It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. Yes, guys, big up everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another review. I apologise for not getting the last video done and everything, it was just a bit too late in the day for me and I'd already drank way too much. But we are back, and we are back in another final. It's another game, it's another victory for Chelsea, it's another Brazilian team in a spliff. And for us, we are one game away from having unlimited levels of smoke for everyone as we become world heavyweight champions. If we become world heavyweight champions. We still have a lot of work to do. We're going to have one of Real Madrid or PSG, which is going to be another big test. But I need to make it clear, it's another big test. Because we know what people are going to be saying. Oh, you had the easier run to the final. You had to play these no-name teams from the Brazilian league. Even though the narrative 2 weeks ago was that the Brazilian league is smoking everybody. And it's one of the most underrated leagues in the world. Who's the only team that's beaten Chelsea? Oh, a Brazilian team. Who's the only team that's beaten PSG? Oh, a Brazilian team. The Brazilian teams, we know, have been on fire this tournament. But Chelsea only got the easier side of the draw. Well, you blame the likes of Manchester City for not doing their jobs in the tournament. Otherwise, we would have been playing them in the semi-final. Can't be blaming Chelsea. We beat what's in front of us, and there are no easy teams in the knockout rounds of a competition as competitive as the World Cup. And I say the World Cup because why do we even need to add the club to it? Why? It's a World Cup, so we should only be referencing it as such. We are in a World Cup final because we deserve to be there, and we have been the better team in nearly every single game that we've played, bar Flamengo. And in this game, what did Fluminense have for us? Except maybe a couple moments in the second half where we dropped back a little bit because we wanted to conserve the players' energy. They had next to nothing. Chelsea were in complete control again. Again against one of the better sides from the Brazilian league. Again. Thiago Silva, thank you so much for everything. I'm sorry that we had to do that to you. But you know what the nature of the game is. You already know what it is. Sometimes friends become foes for 90 minutes. But after that, you're back to being proper Chelsea. And you're back to being a legend. And every single one of the Chelsea staff and players went to shake his hand. I'm sure a lot of them will be asking for his shirt as well. And big up to a legend of the game, man. And speaking of legends, there's certain players who are already building up legendary status with some of the goals and performances that we're seeing. Joao Pedro, if you can drop performances like this in the Premier League week in and week out, you're going to do a lot of good things at this football club. I weren't even meant to be relying on him for the goal scoring. And he said, you know what? Let me take that problem. I'll put that on my back as well. 2 unbelievably well taken shots. The first one was just something that I've wanted to see for so long. But my striker gets the ball and just shoots. Doesn't overtouch things. Doesn't let the situation go past him. He gets the ball, top bins immediately. Some of the link-up play I saw from him on the left-hand side was brilliant too. And then the second goal. Great transition. Gets the ball. Hits it in the perfect spot. Smacks off the crossbar into the back of the net. If you're going to provide me goals, as well as the aerial threat, and as well as the link-up play, you and Delap, just do your thing. Just do your thing. Because, like, I hate to even bring up the negatives, but this game just shows who I think might be ready for Chelsea and to take the next step up with the squad, and the ones that aren't. Robert Sanchez, even in the limited moments that he had on the ball, he still sucks. Still puts the ball out to nobody. And in the first half, nearly gave away a goal by being too late out of his 6-yard box again. And then still getting nutmegged in the build-up anyway. He's lucky Cucurella cleared the ball off the line. He is not good enough. Noni came on, played on the left where Neto was playing. Considerably worse. Probably not good enough for us in the future. And probably knows his future's over as well. Nicholas Jackson came on after that incredible Joao Pedro sesh. And that might be one of the worst cameos that I've seen in my recent memory. And a lot of people are going to say it's just based off him not cutting back to Cole Palmer. No, that's the only moment you remember. I remember nearly every action that he was making, winding me up. And he still pressed. Like, he still ran the channels, generated his own moments and all of that. But ultimately, the final moment and the final product from Jackson was absolutely garbage. Garbage. And like I've been saying, I want the team to be contending for the title. Joao Pedro is showing me a level that if I see week in and week out, that's something I could contend with. Nicholas Jackson, you have been awful all of 2025. All of 2025. The patience and the excuses, I can't be bothered for it anymore. Because now I'm aspiring for bigger things than top 4. So you need to up the levels with it. Otherwise, you can even stay as a number 3 or leave. I don't care. It's about who's good enough for Chelsea going forward now. Because I need Chelsea to be competing, contending, and winning all of these major honours. And fact is, we've got this far in the competition without Jackson. If we want to call it what it is. So, it's up to you to show your importance to the squad again. I do always and will always believe that Jackson will be an amazing player in a couple of years' time. But that's a couple of years. I'm going to need something from you now. I'm going to need some sort of improvement. Because if anything, I'm seeing regression. Your link-up play is getting worse. First touch is getting worse. We're going to need a lot of improvements. A lot of improvement. But for the majority of the players that started that game, brilliant. Defensively, I never had a problem or a worry with Tosin or Chalobah. Tosin yet again provided me good aerial threat from the attacking set pieces. Cucurella bossed it on the left. Gusto still didn't have that many great moments, but I don't think he had a bad performance, especially when you compare it to the game against Palmeiras. Caicedo, unreal, and probably should have come off a little bit earlier because we were 2-0 up for a long period of the game. And Fluminense never looked like getting back into the match. Should have taken Caicedo off. Now we're worried about whether he's even going to make it for the final. If he can't make it, Andre Santos, time to make a name for yourself, mate. But we need Caicedo there. I really, really hope he can just respawn a ligament or whatever knock that he has because he seems to do it in nearly every game anyway. But, yeah, he should have come off a little bit earlier. We didn't need him for 90 minutes of the game. And I hate to even say it. That was all caused by a Jackson giveaway too. Which is another reason why my head's on Pluto with him right now. But that's something for another day. There's not even a point getting into that. Neto, unbelievable. Again. Club World Cup Neto. Bring that brother to the Prem immediately, you know. Unbelievable some of the take-ons and crosses that I was seeing getting put into the box. Just need someone on the end of it. Well, to be fair, we did. We just need someone to put them into the net. I think Gusto had one. I think Tosin had another. I think there was another one as well. But there was a lot of really good passes and crosses from him. Who else? Palmer. Another good performance. I wouldn't say he's one of the more standout performers for me, but I don't think he was bad in this game. And yeah, Joao Pedro. Incredible. Incredible. What you have brought to me in this short time that you have spent at my glorious institution, it has been an unreal standard that you have brought for yourself. And the level, the bar has just gone up for all the strikers of the performances that we're seeing. And also because now I want a title race, so someone's got to show me that. But before you do that, come home as world champions. Come home as world heavyweight champions. 4 years of us being able to say that we are the world champions. And even if we don't win, we're the second best club in the world, basically. So you're still leaving with something. But I don't want to be leaving with anything that isn't gold. I need gold. I need you to be bringing gold back to this beautiful country. You are representing the nation. You are representing the Premier League. You are representing all them other scrubby institutions in the same league as us. Make it count. Make everybody proud. And then we will make everybody fume for the next 4 years, man. Now, when I say that, every single Chelsea fan, if we win, do not take your foot off anyone's necks. Don't do it. Don't have sympathy. Don't think, am I doing a bit too much hyping up the Club World Cup like this? Whatever you're doing, it's not enough. It's not enough. Remember 2022. Remember March 2022 when we got the sanctions and every single football fan was laughing in our faces while we had our owner Roman Abramovich wrongly stripped of his football club. Chelsea's dead. Chelsea's finished. Chelsea's over. Chelsea's never coming back to what it used to be and all of that. If we get this world championship, do not ever stop talking about it. I don't care whether we've lost a game. I don't care whether we've lost another trophy. Whatever happens for the next 4 years, you talk about it and you make sure that people don't ever forget that we are the world champions. If we get that done. Because we deserve it after the last couple of years that we've gone through. We deserve it. And everybody else, you said that we were dead. You better hope we're dead. You better hope we're dead. Otherwise, oh boy, it's long for you. But big up everybody. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Up the Chelsea.